Welcome to Holmes Yoga. As you can see, I'm in jeans today, and that's because the practice that we're going to be doing is for people who have been sitting at their desks for a long time and they need to get back to their desks. There's only a certain amount of time to practice, and you also don't necessarily want to get all sweaty. So all you'll need today is your chair, or the bench that you've been sitting on, and you can also use a wall if that's preferable for you. So we're going to get started, and you're going to sit up at the edge of your chair and go ahead and take your feet just a little bit wider apart, and take a moment to just sense your feet on the floor and sit up nice and tall. So press through the big toe ball mound, the pinky toe ball mound, the center of the heel. Bring your arms by your sides, fingertips to the shoulders. Now squeeze your elbows together, circle the elbows forward and up, and reach them back and down. So just bringing a little bit of movement and space into the chest, the shoulder girdle. Feels so good to move in this way. A couple more times. 2, and last one. And go ahead and bring your hands to your thighs. Nice long spine, tip your weight forward, press into your feet and make your way up to stand. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, make your way back down to sit. Sitting all the way up nice and tall, and make your way up to stand. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, back into a squat. So this is a way that you can sneak squats into your day without really ever leaving your desk. Exhale, hands to heart, and let's just do 2 more of those. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, squatting back, and 1 more time. Inhale, reaching up. So you can either come all the way down to sit in your chair, or find that squat position, rest your hands on your thighs, and just hover your bottom above your seat. From there, keep the right shoulder back, twist your belly to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, squat down low, twist your belly, your chest to the right, but keep your left collarbone wide, your left shoulder blade on your back. Inhale through center, exhale all the way back down to sit. Sitting up nice and tall, extend your left leg long, rest your right forearm on your thigh. Inhale, nice stretch through the side of the body. Exhale, release, sweep that arm across your face and switch legs. Inhale, sweeping the right arm over ear. Stretch the heel and the fingertips away from each other. Exhale through center. Inhale, right forearm to the thigh. Reach your left arm over your ear. This time we'll take a few breaths here. Exhale, draw the ribs back. Really press that opposite sitting bone, in this case that left sitting bone, into the floor. Keep the right shoulder blade on the back as you turn your belly and chest towards the sky. 1 more breath in, reach, stretch. Exhale, sweep the arm across. Come right into the second side. 3 breaths in and out. 3 nice clean lines of energy through the body. 1 more breath. And release. Coming back to center, making your way up to stand. So turn to face your chair. I'm going to turn my chair sideways just so you have a better view. Now we're going to do a sun salutation variation, just right with your chair. All right. So walk the feet back, bring your hands to your seat. You can do a little bit of a bend to your knees to start. And straighten the legs, and just bend and straighten a few times. And then you're going to make your way into a plank pose. So walk your feet a little bit further back. Zip up through the belly. Shift your hips forward. Shoulder blades on the back. And let's just do a few push-ups here. 3, 2, 1 more. Great. And then step your right foot through. Bend your back knee. So you're finding this double bent knee lunge. Take your hands to your pelvis to start. You can reach your arms up overhead and then slowly straighten the legs, squeeze muscle to bone, and slowly bend your knees. And let's do that a few more times. A little bit of movement with breath. Get your blood flowing. If you've been sitting for a while. And pause here. Take your hands to the seat. Step back through plank pose. Step your left foot forward. Bend the back knee, hover the knee above the floor, hands to your pelvis. You can work there, or arms overhead if your balance is feeling good. Bend and straighten the legs a few times. Push the floor away, squeeze the thigh muscles to the bone. 3, 2, one more breath. Bend both knees, release your hands to the seat, step back, and then pull back through your hips. This is kind of like downward facing dog. Lift your belly button away from the floor. Lift your armpits away from the floor. Slide your ears by your upper arms. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, bend to the elbows. Stay zipped up through your belly. Push off your toes. Lift your chest. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Step the right foot through. This time, lift your back thigh to the sky. Keep it strong and straight. Hands to your pelvis to start, or reach the arms up overhead. And then we'll be here for a few breaths. Firm the arm muscle to the bone. Reach the arms back by your ears. Lift your chest. And then take your hands to the seat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot through. Bend the front knee. Lift your back thigh firmly to the sky. Find your center. And then extend up from there. Press into that heel of your front foot. Draw the belly in and up. Draw the ribs back. Hands to the seat. Step back, plank pose. Bend the elbows. Zip up through the belly. Upward facing dog here. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot through, about halfway up. Lift your opposite leg to the sky, so you're going to go for warrior 3 here. Now there are a few variations of warrior 3 that you could do with the chair. You can reach the opposite arm by your side. Lift your waistline up, or maybe reach both arms by your side. 2 more breaths. And then touch the seat, bend your knee, step back, plank pose, and simply switch feet. Big step up. Lift your waistline, bring the opposite arm by your side, working there, or reach both arms by your sides. Strong standing leg, firm the buttocks, lift your waistline. Another breath. Touch the chair, step it back, plank pose. Bend the elbows lower like chaturanga. Push off your toes, zip up through the belly, pull your shoulders way back. Exhale, downward facing dog here. And then step your feet up. Bend your knees, take your hands to your hips, squeeze the shoulder blades on the back, and then make your way all the way up to stand. Go ahead and step your right foot up onto the chair. Take your hands together in front of your heart, and as you exhale, twist to the right. And you can take your left hand to the outside of the right knee. So you're going to gently press the knee against the hand, but keep your big toe pushing into the chair. Reach the right arm back, gaze towards that right thumb. Another breath here. And inhale to unwind. Exhale, belly to spine. Lift your right knee up off the floor, and then step the right foot down. Let's just do that a couple more times. Lift your knee. Step it down, so getting a little bit more connection to the core, the hip flexors, the quads, and then switch. Step your left foot up onto the chair. Press that right thigh back so you're standing nice and tall. Hand to the outside of the knee, so opposite hand to the outer knee. As you press your knee against your hand, you're also going to keep the big toe down. Turn from your waistline, turn your chest to the left, reach that left arm back, gaze towards your thumb. On your next inhale, unwind. Exhale, connect to the core. Lift your knee, foot hovers above the seat. Slowly with control, lower it down. So this is a great one for balance too. Let's do that again. Lift your knee. Lower it down slowly and with control. And then one more time, lift your knee. And lower it down slowly and with control. Turn around. Have a seat. Lock the feet out in front of you so you've got about a 90-degree bend through the elbows, and we're going to do twisted chair here. So turn your belly to the right, hook your elbow to the outside of the knee, palms can touch. Press both sitting bones into the seat evenly. So it's actually really nice to have the feedback of the chair there. It's going to help you keep your pelvis nice and square. Another breath here. Then inhale, unwind, reach the arms overhead. And then second side. So you can take your hand to your thigh, press the thigh down, pull your belly back, and then hook the elbow to the outside of the knee. Twisting to the second side. If it causes you any tension in the neck to look up, you can look straight ahead, or you can even look down at the ground. One more breath here. Inhale, unwind, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hold on to the back of the chair. Step your right foot a little bit further out in front of you. Step your left foot back underneath the chair. Now reach forward and down through your left thigh. Bend the elbows, lift your chest, lean back. You can even rest your forearms against your seat. This is a nice little opening through the front of the body. One more breath. And sitting up nice and tall, step switch the feet. Left foot forward, right foot way back, reaching forward and down through the knee, up and back through your torso, through your spine. And coming all the way up, step both feet out in front of you, and walk your feet back. Sit up nice and tall, rest your hands on your thighs, and then make your way up to stand, slowly and with control. Go ahead and separate your feet wide apart. So notice how one foot is underneath the seat. You're going to turn that leg out, bend into warrior two. So I'm going to widen my stance here this way. Reach the arms out. And then you can take your hand to the seat, and then reach the opposite arm over ear, or you can go right for forearm to your thigh. Reach the arm overhead. Take your hand to the top of the chair and then push that leg straight. So here you are in triangle pose. Firm the thighs. Press down through the feet. Draw the ribs in. Another breath here. Coming all the way up to stand and step switch your feet. Right? So I'm simply going to turn around. Bring the opposite foot underneath. Bend through warrior two. And then you can do side angle pose, hand resting on the seat. So this can be nice. If you push down, you get a little bit more connection to the muscles through the side of the waist, or forearm to thigh. And then reaching for the top of the chair, reach that top arm to the sky, push the leg straight, triangle pose. So reaching for the top of the chair is nice because it's going to keep you extending. And then coming all the way up to stand, step the feet together. And separate your feet wide apart. Take your hands to your chair. If you'd like a little more stretch for the backs of the legs, you can bring the forearm down. We're going to twist here. Twisting to the right, reach the right arm to the sky. Again, if it bothers your neck at all to look up, you can look straight ahead or you can look down. Turn your belly and your chest. 2 more breaths. And then inhale to unwind. And exhale, second side. And inhale to unwind. And coming all the way up onto the arms. Hop your feet together and then hop your feet apart. So pushing down into the seat to get that little bit of bounce, little connection to the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And turn around. Have a seat. Sitting up off the back of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Press the thighs down and away, draw the belly back and up. Inhale. Through the mouth, exhale. Feel your heartbeat. Settle into stillness for a moment. You can just sit quietly here for a few more breaths, or if you are at a home office or something like that, even if you have a towel or something with you, you can lay it down on the ground, and then for relaxation, it can actually feel really nice to get your legs up on the chair. So either sitting quietly in your chair, just watching the rise and fall of your breath, or you can lie on the floor and bring your legs up to the chair. So if the dimensions of your chair will allow, you can even go legs extended, like so. Let the legs relax so they're completely supported by the chair. Let the neck relax so the weight of the head is completely supported by the floor. Soft through the jaw and the shoulders. Let your eyelids become heavier. And feel free to linger here for as long as you like. If you need to come back, get back to work. Wiggle fingers and toes, big breath in. You can reach the arms overhead. Stretch and exhale. Sweep the arms by your sides. You can push the chair away, feet to the floor, roll into your side, and make your way back up to sit. So good for you, taking a few minutes to move your body, get your blood flowing, and paying attention to your breath. A little mindful movement is always good to do in the middle of the day. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.